Welcome. I'm Caddy, and I'm going to be taking you through a 30-minute upper body workout for moms. We're going to be working with unilateral exercises, which means we're going to be working on one side of the body at a time. So get your equipment and let's get started with the warm up. Woo! So let's roll our shoulders forward and let's start marching at the same time. And let's roll our shoulders back. So in this workout, we're going to be here for 7 minutes with the warm-up. Then we'll transition into the interval section. So with the interval section, we're going to be going to 2 rounds, 7 exercises, mixing between 1 cardio and 1 strength exercise. And it's going to be 1 minute and 10 seconds each. Let's turn to one side and do some reverse lunges. So I'm stepping back, kneeling, and bringing my hands up. Keep going. Use your breath. And use this warm-up for what is designed to get you mentally ready for this workout. So after the 2 rounds, we'll have a cool down. We get a 1-minute break in between each round, so you get a chance to recover. Make sure you have some water available with you and keep hydrated throughout, especially if it's warm where you are training today. So let's stand. Our feet are facing forward. We're just going to shift our weight to one side and shift the weight to the other side. I'm using my arms for balance. So opposite arms to opposite foot. And we just gradually increase the pace. So the warm-up is never to be skipped. This is where you get your body to be gradually warm in preparation for the exercise section. Keep breathing, use your breath throughout, and stay focused. So my question is, stand up. What is your intention for this workout? Let's work and bring our knees higher and higher. And we're increasing the range of movement in our upper body. So I'm rolling forward, rolling those shoulders forward. And I'm getting out of breath. So roll the shoulders back, increasing the range of movement. And we're gonna go back with the lunges. So I'm stepping back, kneeling down, and my arms come up. Stepping back, kneeling 90 degrees in the front leg, 90 degrees in the back leg. If you need a chair for balance, if you need a wall, that's totally okay. Part of this workout is about modifying and adapting to what works for you. Make sure your core is engaged at all times. Bring your navel towards your spine. And let's go with our side lunges. So open up and shift. Shift that weight from side to side. And we're sitting back at the same time. Find a rhythm that works for you. And let's get into it. So, why have I chosen to focus on unilateral exercises today? It's because we tend to always use one side of our body. We always have a dominant side, which carries and does most of the work. And by isolating each side, we get to address this balance problem and correct for it. Breathe through it, and let's stand back up. So catch your breath, grab some water if you need to, and let's continue. So this time, I'm opening my arms and creating some small circles with the arms. I'm rolling those shoulders forward, bring the knees up, and rolling those shoulders back. Keep going. And let's go for our reverse lunges. Up. Just take your time with the reverse lunges. Catch your balance, and we do not compromise on form. Keep going. 2 more minutes in this warm-up. Let's stay focused. So this workout is about bringing awareness to our body, making sure we are present and we can notice the difference as we work out. We can connect with the muscles. Side lunges. Keep going. Grab some water if you need to at any point. So remember, we will have an exercise of strength followed by an exercise of cardio, and so on and so on. So the cardio section is your opportunity to modify. It's your active recovery. It's your opportunity to grab some water if you need to. And let's slow down. We have time to do everything one more time. So tell me, can you jog it out this time with your knees high? This is just a warm-up. I know you're busy. I know moms tend to multitask. Roll your shoulders back. So those 30 minutes you've assigned to yourself, we'll make them count. Reverse lunges. 45 seconds until we start. Use your breath. Stay focused. And our side lunges. So we shift our weight and we sit back. We open up our arms. So our intervals will be starting in 20 seconds with round 1. So grab some water, make sure you have your bag, and let's get going for round 1. Grab your bag. You may need a towel to lie on the floor. And we're just going to bring our arm over. So you're squeezing your arm in the middle and bringing it back. Squeeze that arm using your chest muscles. Make sure your lower back is flat against the floor. You're not bringing your elbow all the way to the floor. You're just squeezing it and continuing. Let's continue for 2 more reps on this side because we started late, and we change. So your arm is in the center of your chest and you squeeze through it. Keep going. The movement is done in a slow and controlled manner. And think about your chest working. It will improve the efficiency of your muscle. So you're squeezing, letting your arms and your hands meet at the middle. And let's stand back up for a little bit of cardio. We're doing some knees to elbows. So knees to elbows, working on one side of the body. This is your cardio section. It's your chance to adapt. So if you want to take it a little bit harder, feel free to hop with this movement. So knees to elbow drive. Keep going. And again, feel free to revert back. Change sides. So your torso and your core is engaged. You're keeping a good posture throughout. Your shoulders are down. And you're bringing and meeting. You're allowing your knees and your elbows to meet. Keep it up and take it up if you wish. Your cardio is your opportunity to modify and adapt to what works for you. So grab your bag and let's get ready for some reverse fly. So this is a reverse of the movement we were doing earlier. You're extending your arm and squeezing at the top, feeling your shoulder blades and your upper back working. If at any point you feel fatigued, I'd rather you take a second of rest and then you continue. Keep going. Squeeze and really feel for your shoulder blades. This upper back exercise is excellent for our posture. We tend to be on our computers, we hold our babies, we breastfeed, and that makes us lean forward and be hunched. So working on our upper back really helps to improve that kyphotic posture. Keep going. Again, if you need to recover here and continue. We do not compromise on form. And you're ready for some cardio. We're reaching from side, rotating your torso. And as you reach, use your mind to think about all the good stuff you could be taking with you. That's the positive energy. That's the good health. That's the investment in yourself. That's your self-esteem. It's your self-belief. Keep going. Again, to take it a little bit harder and make it a little bit more dynamic, add a hop where you can. It's your workout, and you adjust it to what works for you. Changing sides. Use your breath to carry you through. You're reaching. Every movement has a purpose, and we make it count. And I'm using my breath throughout. If at any chance, if at any time you need to grab some water, go ahead and do that. In 3 seconds, we get ready with our bag for some shoulder presses. So one arm goes up, my arm is to the side, and I'm just bringing it up. We're pressing. I'm drawing a little bit of an arch as I'm letting my arm come to the middle, going overhead. So drop your shoulders, make sure your core is engaged, and keep pushing up. We are addressing any imbalances on one side over the other. So check, change side, and find out, how does this side feel compared to the one before? That's the question. So keep pressing up. I'm feeling personally a little bit more fatigued already on this side. Drop your shoulders. We're not bringing our shoulders to our ears. We're just pressing. Keep going. And we're going to get ready for some cardio shortly. So drop your bag. And on one side of the body, we're going to go with our knees, our heels to bum. So this is the cardio section, so we're just adapting. So your heels to bum on one side only. So we're opening and closing your chest. If you want to take it a little bit more dynamic, this is the other option for you. Modify, adapt, go at your pace. This exercise and this workout is designed for all levels. Other side. Use your breath throughout. Use the beat of the music. One more exercise after this in round one. Let's stay focused. And let's keep going. So find a pace that works for you. And stay aware in your body throughout. Okay, grab your bag. You may need to cushion your knees for this. I'm just going to demonstrate this to the side. So working on some bicep curls. It's a slow release as you drop the bag. So the bag is a little bit heavier, and you can feel it in the front of your upper arm. This is what will give you the nice toned arms that you want. Engage your core, bring your navel towards your spine, and keep going. Change side. So I'm resting my elbow and dropping it low. And we're ready for a break after this. Stand tall, open your chest, and everything is done in a slow and controlled manner. Bring your navel towards your spine at all times, and keep breathing. And that's the end of round one. Let's take a little break. Make sure you grab some water, but do not change the focus on your attention. We're still going for one more round. So if you want to keep moving, by all means, march on the spot. We have another 40 seconds, 50 seconds on this break. So you know the exercises now. We're going to get ready for round two. You can adjust the weight and the resistance if you want to. In round two, we'll give it everything that we have. So 30 seconds until round two continues. What I want to ask you to think about now is that we've been working and addressing any imbalances in our body physically. Now, can you think of any imbalances in your way that you think, in your mind? Do you have a unilateral way of thinking? Do you always go to one type of solution? If so, now would be a good time to see if you can address it, to expand. So every exercise is an opportunity for us to find growth. And we find growth physically, and we find growth in our body and in our mind. So we're opening, and we're just squeezing as we get back up. Use your breath and focusing on the muscle that makes you work. You're working on your chest. This is a full upper body workout, and it will help you with your posture. It will help you in your strength. But stay aware. Think about any imbalances that you have. And change side. Both arms are up above your chest, and you're just dropping it and bringing it back. We're not letting our elbow touch the floor. We're just bringing it back right before. So I'm squeezing, really engaging my muscles of the chest. Your shoulders are working, and your arms are working at the same time. So do you get any awareness in your upper body? Do you find any imbalances? We tend to hold our groceries on the same side, our child on the same side, our handbag on the same side. And this creates some imbalances. So a bit of cardio. So knees come to your elbows. So this is round two. Tell me, can you increase the pace? Can you make it a little bit more dynamic? We're just working on one side of the body at a time. So stay motivated. Think about the reason why you're working out today. What is your goal? Change side. Are you working out to lose weight? Are you working out to feel good? Are you working out to improve? Are you working out to become a better version of yourself? It happens now, and it'll happen with the sweat. Let's work for it. Keep going. It's uncomfortable, but that's where the growth happens. So let's get ready for our reverse flies. So we're leaning forward, just opening the chest, but we're working on one side at a time. So bring it down and opening up, squeezing your shoulder blades, retracting your scapula. And if you need a break, just admit it to yourself, it's fine, as long as you get back up. If you're not at the level that you want, that's fine. It's all a fitness journey. We're just improving all throughout the way. This is improving your posture once more. You get to look younger, you get to look stronger, to feel better. Just takes a little bit of effort. Keep going. If You've adjusted the weight of that bag. Good for you. 3 seconds to go. One more rep if you have it in you. And a little bit of cardio. So we're just reaching from side to side, rotating that torso and grabbing anything that you need. Make it more dynamic if you can. Grabbing that self-belief, that self-esteem, that power that's within you. Use it. Use your breath throughout and change side. Really rotating that torso. I'm pivoting at the back of my leg because it helps me. And to make it more dynamic, just keep moving. By alternating between strength and cardio, we're working on our posture, we're improving our muscles, but we're also working on our cardiovascular. Keep going. If you need any water at any time, go for it. Shoulder presses. One arm comes up, and then we're just pressing on one side, aiming to go above our head. My palm is facing forward. I'm engaging my core. And I can hear the sound of my heartbeat, which is motivating me to keep pushing through. And change side. Arm up. And we're pushing. Keep going. Use your breath to carry through. We're almost at the end of round 2. Ten seconds to go. And we have 2 more exercises. But we're gonna focus. It may be obvious now which side is the dominant. So heel to bum. So in this workout, we've worked our chest, we've worked our back. So we have a nice balance. We've worked one side, we've worked the other. We've worked some strength, and we're working some cardio. So every exercise has been designed for moms, by a mom. So stay focused, and join me until the end. Change side. I'm just opening and closing my chest, giving me a nice stretch as I go along. If you feel a sudden burst of energy, use it. Heel to bum, heel to bum. Let's go. Engage your core and grab your bag. We're just releasing with our biceps and squeezing. Bringing it back in a slow and controlled manner. Returning those arms. Stay nice and strong. Lengthen through your spine. We're not curved here. We're just nice and strong. We're standing with pride. Our upper body works a lot in our day-to-day life. And change side. We're slowly releasing in a nice and controlled manner. Squeeze and really develop that muscle-mind connection. Think about your bicep. Think about the front of the upper arm that's getting toned right now. Open up to your chest, lengthen through your spine, and keep going. Stay focused. And that's the end of round 2. We're ready for a warm up, warm down. We're gonna cool down now. We're just gonna gradually lower our heart rate. So keep marching on the spot. Roll your shoulders back. Catch your breath. Roll your shoulders forward. We're just gradually cooling down. We want to get back to a normal heart rate, but we're just going to do it in a very steady manner. So we're just going to roll our shoulders back, decreasing the pace, really exaggerating, bringing the shoulders all the way to the ears and dropping them back. Shoulders all the way to the ears, and just relaxing more and more as we do that. We're just going to stand here and do a couple of reverse lunges. So we're stepping back, bringing our arm up and standing back up. Take a deep breath here. We step back, we kneel, and we stand back up. You may feel a little bit stronger here than you did at the beginning of this session. One more time on each side. Step back, kneel down, and lift up. And this time we'll step back and we'll just kneel. You may want to cushion your knee if it feels uncomfortable. One hand comes inside the other. We're just going to stretch. We're not lifting our shoulders. We're just stretching our upper body. We're just going to lean to the same side as our front leg. Really enjoying a nice stretch from the side of our body all the way to your arm. That's worked really well today. And we release. We change side. Once and inside the other. We lift and we turn to the side. Bring your navel towards your spine. Stand as tall as you can. And release. If at any point you need some water, go ahead and drink some. Again, if you need to cushion your knees, go ahead and do that. We're just going to stretch our hip flexors now. So we're just going to make sure we tuck in our tailbone. So we're not arching like this. We're just going to tuck it in. And you should feel a stretch in the top of your front of the thigh, in the front of your upper thigh. And release. We're going to do the same on the other side. So stretching our hip flexor, we're tucking in our tailbone and really leaning a little bit forward to just feel a nice stretch in the front of the thigh, the upper part of the thigh. And let's release. So here you can sit, you can be on your knees, you can be sitting like this. I'm just going to place my hands inside one another and pressing back. I'm just going to lift as high as I can go. This should give you a nice stretch in your chest and the top of your shoulders. Alternatively, you can place the hands in the small of your back and just try and get your elbows to meet as close as possible. Stretching our chest. Again, our chest is a very tight part of our body because we do a lot of posture, we do a lot of activities really focused and hunched forward. So retracting it really feels good and helps our body get a balance back. And release, shake it all out. One hand comes inside the other. We're just going to press and bring your hands, your arms to shoulder height. Pressing forward without blocking your elbows. Bring your knee, your chin to your chest. Just going to keep pressing as if you're trying to separate your shoulder blades. Again, just as we're stretching our upper back, we're not forgetting the rest of our posture. So make sure you're bringing your navel towards your spine. And relax. We're just going to rotate our neck to one side and to the other, holding it in the other side and really leaning in one way, rotating the other side and leaning in the other way. We're just going to roll our shoulders back and bring our hands together for a big round of applause because that was an amazing workout and you've done wonderful if you stay till the end. Amazing. So don't forget, if you've liked anything, just remember to comment, to like, to share, to subscribe, and make sure that you come back here because we're going to have some amazing workouts on the rest of the body, on the core, on lower body, and so on. So thank you so much for joining me today, and well done.